Mike won't let me get a real bird, so I think I should be able to get this little guy. What do you think?
Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome to another day with the Knorps. Starting out in the backyard here. It's warm, it's like 80 degrees outside right now.
That's crazy.
It's feeling good. So North Carolina.
Spring has sprung.
Hear the birds? The trees are still kind of bare, but we're looking for, I think there's some buds starting to come through.
Totally.
So we're all pretty excited about springtime.
Also, let me show you. I thought that maybe my romaine's really growing. Come here. Look at my romaine and how good it's looking.
Ah,
These are awesome.
it's very romaine-y.
Yeah. I started this a couple months ago.
Uh-huh.
Then we got a frost and it did kill some of these smaller leaves. But then we're not going to have any more frosts.
I think we're done.
So I think I'm going to plant
Let's
some
hope.
more. So that, because with lettuce you really want to stagger it because you don't want to like have a huge amount of salad and then none. So
Yeah.
I've got some here and then I'm going to start some more in here. These are awesome. If you guys want to follow the link.
These boxes have been sweet. There's that. We'll put a link below because now in the spring, I think people are thinking about gardens and whatnot.
So these are called green stock, and why they're better than a lot of the tiered ones you find is one, they're a really hard plastic that can handle being outside, so it's not going to warp. But also, not only does it water down through a main channel all the way through,
Yep.
but then it has a drip system that goes down. So
Keeps
it
everything.
does, a lot of times the top ones will be really wet on other brands, and then the bottom ones will be dry. But this is a really even watering system.
Yeah.
So we grew tomatoes, peppers, like onions, potatoes even in it last year. I think this year we're going to focus mainly on salad and
Yeah, greens.
greens, make them more like green towers. And
Yeah. So there's a link in the description to go to Greenstock if you want to give those a try.
And yes, we still have our bunnies. They're doing well.
Yeah, they're great.
But one of the things we didn't know if we would be here this growing season. But house building requires a lot of patience. And yes, it's still happening. It's just always 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And everybody told us it would be that way, but we kind of thought, like, no, for us, it'll be different. But no. There's always, so you get to the next step and they're like, that'll be 4 to 6 months. You're like, what? So anyways.
And that's not even starting construction yet.
Yeah. What I want to do then is have our green stock growing things like greens and herbs and things, and then bring in some boxes that are built up.
Some raised
So it's
boxes.
still okay that they're in a rental, and do like all of our tomatoes and peppers and things, because this place is so warm. We could
It
start
gets
now.
so much sun. Well, also, this fence just got replaced. I don't know if anyone noticed, but this is owned by the HOA, and it was an old wooden fence that was a lot like this one, which, as you can see, is falling apart. They replaced it, and as a result, they took down some trees that were
There's one right
giving
here.
a lot of shade.
Throwing
And one over there,
shade.
they were throwing shade, but they took them down. So now we have full sun over here.
And so this is also great because the water's right here. So we can
Yeah.
just do a bunch of beds right here and grow some tomatoes.
Oh
We
my
have so many
goodness.
tomatoes. So that would be awesome.
That'll be great. So
Um,
that's going to be, well,
We
hopefully.
thought about doing them here, but I think this will be where we start. And maybe we could do more over here. But
Yeah, that's a project we can do. We should do pretty quick.
or you can just buy the pre-done ones at like Costco or wherever.
I'll have to compare lumber prices.
Yeah, because
These days.
so expensive.
It might be cheaper just to buy the plastic or metal ones. All right, well, yeah, it still looks pretty barren back here, but spring is coming, so we're excited. I think also on our list is we're gonna run over to the thrift store. Man, that sun is really bright. And Megan's looking for another little project to do. So we're gonna go see if we can find something she can flip. That, if you guys remember, we bought a piece of furniture that was meant for the doctor's office. It was a dresser we thought could fit in there, but it couldn't. So Megan actually just yesterday painted that and did something with the poles and that sort of thing. So she's listing that. So I think we're looking for another project. Maybe we should show that, Megan.
Okay. So I got this thinking I was going to use it in the office because when they listed online, they said it was 4 feet long.
Yeah.
But it's really 6 feet long.
It's too long.
So it was way too big, but I had it. It was white. I painted it the same color as the cabinets in the doctor's office.
Yeah, it looks good.
And then I spray painted the poles gold. They were silver. So listed that on Marketplace through Mike's account, and we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Who buys it?
Off to our local restore.
This is like
What is this?
over 100 years old, I think.
Really? That?
Oh, you know, it might be like early 1900s. It's cast iron and marble top. I think this is old.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
How much is it? $125. They sort of raised their prices around here lately, like $245 for that. It's just a little bit high. So you gotta look a little longer to find stuff that's cheaper. You like this little number?
I really like these poles.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I think they're super cool. I think you could take this off.
Everyone does.
Yeah, you don't need that.
And then take this off. 'Cause then this.
How do the drawers work? Not well.
It's
that
not
would-
it's not a quality piece.
That would take some doing. What is it?
You should come see this really cool Victorian fainting couch.
Ooh, a fainting couch. Okay.
Really old,
It's really comfortable.
but it's been recovered at some point in a nice.
Do I faint into
But
this?
it's actually really
Not that.
comfortable.
It's not
Because like people use these back in the day when you wouldn't want to unmake your bed, but you did want to take a nap.
That's every day for me.
You try it.
So what do I do?
Let's see here. Oh, oops, sorry. It's comfortable, huh?
I mean, my skin is crawling a little bit from being on it because I'm such a germaphobe, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Other than that,
This is pretty cool.
Oh, good.
These two tables are one. They can be. This folds up,
you could keep them in a room like to the side and then make a big dining room out of it.
and then they go together. $95 for each, I guess. That's pretty cool. Careful.
Cute.
Asher, I have to try this and.
That's cool. Yeah, it's fun.
Work.
Okay,
I'm just not putting
does
all
work.
The way out.
It's
we got a few holes in it. Careful. Okay, we came to this one, but
That's awesome.
not much going on here.
It's like, what is
Cool.
this?
It's a rocket.
Dude,
If
it's
you like,
a bookend.
if you like space, you'll love that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Megan found a friend.
Mike won't let me get a real bird, so I think I should be able to get this little guy. What do you think? There's things I would buy if I still had a shop. This really pretty box.
Mm.
It says hand painted with 22 karat gold leaf, made in cashmere, 1987.
Oh,
And then this really cute
Wait,
S
an
box
S.
from Mia Charo. That's really cute. I would buy those two things. Just had to tell somebody.
okay. That's good. It's good to share.
Okay, I have changed my clothes because I really already have a project that I could work on. I'm just a little intimidated by it because it's a cool mid-century bookcase. And I feel I have given like a sacredness to like mid-century furniture not to paint it. Well, let me just show you. I got this cool mid-century bookcase when I was looking for things for the office. And I didn't think I could use it in there, but it just was such a cool piece I couldn't say no to it. But it definitely has some work that needs to be done. The finish is kind of messed up in some places. This foot, I already started sanding it, but it obviously had a pet like chew on it. It's missing the brass caps on the bottom of the feet, which you can order those. And there's a little break in the glass.
Hey, Mom. Hello.
Hey guys, how was work?
Excellent.
You guys, we got these electric bikes for Christmas from the company Electric, and they're awesome. We love them. So I removed the glass. I'm pretty sure I'm going to paint the inside because this is not real wood. This is just like, I don't know, some sort of board with a picture pasted to it that looks like wood. So I'll probably paint the inside, and I'm going to sand the outside and see where that gets us. So I'm using 220 grit sandpaper because there's a good chance this is just a veneer. And if you use too much sandpaper and they're thin veneers, you just go right through it. And then I'll just have to paint it. So I'm trying to avoid that. And the trick is to use the higher grit sandpaper, or I guess lower grit. But the higher number is lower grit. I know, confusing. And to take it slow. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Don't stop believing. Okay. Very quickly, I have realized that this piece is not real wood at all. This is something that's printed on here. Not even a veneer. I mean, can you guys see? It's more like it's painted on, and then you're immediately into this like particle board. Which, you know, actually isn't the worst thing, because what it means is I can paint it and not feel guilty, because I always do on a mid-century piece, or any piece that's got some nice wood, but especially mid-century. And yeah, so I'm just gonna paint this dang thing. I'm gonna sand it down enough that I can paint it and call it good. Okay, I've got the legs off, which are wood, right? You're not gonna make particle board legs. So I'm gonna sand those down and keep those really pretty wood. I think I'll paint the body of this one solid color and then have the wood legs. What I next wanna do is see if I can pop that back out. It just slides out. It's still just a little bit attached. I might ask for Mike's help in getting that out. And then, oh, there's just a few pin nails. That's what it is right here. Then I'll slide that out and either cover it with paper or just be able to paint it more easily.
Dinner.
I'm making it up.
Mom's making dinner.
We have like a lot of things in the fridge that need to be used up, including ground turkey and lots of cheese.
Yeah.
And I don't have a HelloFresh. So
There's more coming, don't worry.
Yeah, I know. So I am going to try my hand at a variation of a Mexican lasagna where you do like tortillas, cheese, meat.
The dinner is done. I think that looks pretty good, personally.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew.
Good job, Mom. We're all here except Esther. She's at school.
Yeah,
But we're doing salad and chips and lasagna. And is that hot?
No, it was just, I cut off one end so it was really heavy that way, so I like
Oh,
chipped it.
that would have been sad. It's later in the evening. Megan is decorating. Right, Megan?
Half of my pajamas.
Kids are all in bed. Well, kind of in bed.
I don't know. I thought it was a good time to get my bunnies out.
It is a good time to get your bunnies out. And I'm just sitting here scratching the kitty. He loved it. You love it, kitty? Yes. He loves to get scratched. This kitty.
Hi. Yeah, you're a good boy, huh?
Yes, her is.
You smell bad. Yes. You're a bad kitty breath. It's not that bad. It's just, what can you expect?
He is like loving it.
Yeah.
This is a big kitty.
You guys want to see how big?
How big is Kelsiber? Big kitty. He's like, hey. Oh, kitty. You gonna stay here or you gonna go? He doesn't go too far. Wanna come here? Want some love? Yep.
Where's Elvis? He's laying on a chair over there, I think.
Elvis is. Ah!
He's always a little less interested.
She's giving me a little love nibbles over here.
He's like, keep going.
Ouch, kitty. Claws.